Evan Axelbank attended a debate between Dave Aronberg and his two opponents. Evan?
Kelly, former state senator Dave Aronberg entered the race with name recognition and the backing of the Democratic Party. Today, his opponents used claims that Aronberg used questionable tactics to force rivals from the race. They used them in hopes of gaining the upper hand.
Dina Kiever didn't mention Dave Aronberg by name in her opening statement, but she looked in his direction as she talked about ethics.
Not only have I never crossed that line, I have never even come close to that line. As a state attorney or as a state attorney candidate.
Speaking in front of the Palm Beach County Economic Forum, the Republican Kiever is trying to make political hay out of a story run this weekend in the Palm Beach Post. It claims that last November, Aronberg leaned on then-millionaire supporter Marty O'Boyle to hire actors to stage a protest against then-sitting state attorney Michael McAuliffe. The third candidate in the race, independent Robert Gershman, jumped on board too, questioning Aronberg's operating style.
Engages people for their money last year in order to get a leg up without filing to get Mr. McAuliffe ejected from his seat.
Aronberg denied those claims yesterday to us, but never addressed during the debate his political tactics. He also called himself a crusader for ethics reform.
When I was a state senator, I wrote and helped pass, it was my bill, the only anti-public corruption law that's passed the legislature in recent years. It's the one that got tough on local government officials who violate the public's trust.
Though there was discussion about white-collar crime and whether they support nonpartisan elections, they all do, Aronberg's opponents signaled that attacks against him, possibly for the duration of the race, would hinge on the way they say Aronberg does political business.
Those same tactics were used not only to eliminate an opponent, but to get rid of an incumbent. And I'm here to tell you that we've got to put an end to it.
Aronberg told me exclusively yesterday that he ran a legitimate campaign to criticize Michael McAuliffe last year, saying that he exposed McAuliffe's poor conviction rates. Aronberg also says that he wants to rise above negative campaigning, that the Palm Beach Post expose was unfairly written and based on a source with ties to candidate Robert Gershman. Evan Axelbank, WPTV News Channel 5.
Evan, thank